Hi everyone, and welcome to
The Movie House.
Today we want to talk to you about a little movie from 1990 called Total Recall, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And yes, this was my idea to watch it. Wally introduced this movie to me when we were first married, and it's ranks right up there with Terminator and other good sci-fi futuristic movies that I really enjoy. It's a good yarn, very good yarn.
Yeah, it's directed by Paul Verhoeven, who also made Starship Troopers and Showgirls. But this is a good one.
Which seemed like odd. It's like, really? Because this is a really, but it's based on a short story by the incredible author Philip Dick.
Yeah, Philip K. Dick, and it was floating around for years before they finally were able to get it made.
Yeah.
With Schwarzenegger, and it is an R-rated movie. It's very violent.
Yes, very violent.
Got a lot of cussing. But
nude scenes, all the usual stuff Hollywood thinks they have to have.
Yeah. But a lot of good action, a lot of good humor.
Oh, it's a great story. Wonderful story. And again, it's based on a short story. And if you're not sure who Philip K. Dick is, very popular right now on Amazon is The Man in the High Tower. And he wrote that short story as well.
Right.
Or novella. It was a novella, right. I believe.
Yeah, it's a really cool movie. I think it holds up, being now unbelievably 30 years old, about a guy who's a regular Joe, and there's this company called Recall that will sell you memories. They can implant them in your brain, so you remember your vacation to wherever they send you, and I think they give you some souvenirs and stuff.
Right. It's a business for people who are just too busy to get away.
Right.
So for a couple grand, they will implant memories of the best vacation you've ever had.
Right. And Schwarzenegger's character wants to go to Mars. He's always wanted to go to Mars, and so he buys a Total Recall memory of, I think it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
On Mars. I should say, not in Mars, but on Mars.
Which is colonized at this time.
Right.
Period. So people from Earth are living on Mars, but some people can't afford to go. So you can get memories that makes you think like you've been there.
And as you can imagine, anytime you mess with somebody's brain and memories, something could go wrong.
Something could go wrong, but we're not going to tell you. You have to see it.
Yeah.
To see it for yourself.
So, again, it's a 1990 Arnold Schwarzenegger vehicle, so it's got a lot of the typical Schwarzenegger stuff. Yeah, muscles, fighting, gunplay.
Sharon Stone,
yeah, early
Sharon Stone.
She's really good in it too.
Yeah, she is.
And a lot of running around in space and stuff. So, Alien. Ronnie Cox, who I always think of, the nice dad from Apple's Way. If you ever saw that TV show back in the 70s, he played a really nice fatherly figure. He's not so fatherly in this one, but he's a great actor. He's sort of, wasn't he in RoboCop too, I think, right?
He might have been. I've only seen that
similar
once.
Character in RoboCop.
Yeah, I think I've only seen that once.
So he's good. A lot of good actors, great story.
It's a great story, and
the effects are pretty good.
It still holds up.
Still
holds up 30 years later. And again, it's a good to make a full-length movie out of a short story. And like Wally said, they were kicking it around for a long time. A lot of people wanted to do this. Yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger really wanted to do it. So he in a sense made it happen.
Yeah, and when you watch it and you remember it was made in 1990, which is basically the last year of the 80s decade, the technology needed to pull this story off was just barely on the scene, which is probably a big reason why it was hard to get made before this point. But I think the technology works because they used still a lot of the what they call the practical effects and stuff like that, where it's not all CGI.
It's not all CGI. It's actual hands-on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actual hands-on.
But it's got the real makeup stuff and as well. So.
Yeah. And I think you said that you looked it up and you believe that this was really one of the last good movies Arnold Schwarzenegger made.
Yeah,
for a while.
Well, yeah, he made one more movie after this, True Lies.
Oh yeah, and that's a good movie too.
And that was it.
That's about it.
He's made a lot of movies since 1994, but none of them are any good.
As good as what he's Predator and Terminator and Total Recall and True Lies. Yeah, these are. This is a really Kindergarten Cop. You like that one?
Yeah, but that's
still before.
So
yeah, so
this is Arnold at his peak, just before the drop off.
Before he jumped off the peak.
Right.
Acting wise. Well, maybe that's when he got into politics.
Maybe. Something happened. I don't know. So, if you haven't seen Total Recall, we haven't seen the remake with Colin Farrell.
They always make.
I don't know
why they make remakes of good movies.
I know. This is really good. I don't know why you try and do this again.
It's like we just said about The Longest Yard.
Right.
It's like, really?
Okay.
Hey, they're running out of creativity and imagination in Hollywood, Broadway, Disney. It's beginning to make me wonder.
Maybe we'll do a video about that.
Yeah.
So that's it on Total Recall from 1990 from us in
the Movie House.
See you next time.